There's a letter here. It's from the Office of Parliament. Name here signed is Honorable Francis-Xavier Sosu, Esquire, MP for Medina constituency. It's addressed to the Director General, Criminal Investigations Department of the Ghana Police Service Headquarters. Dear Sir, Madam, petition for the arrest, investigation and prosecution of Gborbu Wolomo, Numo Bokete Lawe, the 33rd.
Beautiful.
A humble petition of Francis-Xavier Sosu, Esquire, the Member of Parliament in the Republic of Ghana for the Medina constituency. I'll read the first 2 or 3 because there's a lot. It's about 17 or 15 actually points. Yes, that he makes here. All right. So let me just give you a couple of them. So he says here, I am a Ghanaian, a human rights lawyer and an activist, and a member of Parliament for the Medina constituency. That on the 1st of April 2024, I read on several news portals, to my disappointment, the marriage of Numo Bokete Lawe, 33rd, hereinafter called the Wolomo, to Miss Na Okromo, a 12-year-old child, hereinafter called the child. That in particular reference to a news item on myjoyonline.com, dated 1st of April 2024, the said marriage ceremony took place on Saturday, March 30, 2024, in Nungua. That in my respectful view, the conduct of the Wolomo constitutes a breach of both local and international laws on child care and protection, which is said, and the said conduct is criminal. And let me wrap up with this one. That Ghana is a signatory to several international conventions, which you made reference to, that abhors child betrothals and marriages. In particular, petitioner requests that you avert your mind to Article 16 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which states that marriage shall be entered into only with the free and full consent of the intending spouses. Okay. And finally, the further Article 16 of the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women by CEDAW, it states that a woman should have the same rights as men to freely choose a spouse and to enter into marriage only with their free and full consent, and that the betrothal and marriage of a child shall have no legal effect, and all necessary action, including legislation, shall be taken to specify a minimum age for marriage. Anyway, so he goes on, this is just 6, he goes on and gives us at least about 9 more paragraphs in this. This is from, and it's signed, Honorable Francis-Xavier Sosu, Esquire.
Okay,
quick comments, please. We are going to go
to this.
Okay.
Quick comments. We only have a minute.
I think that we should rather be looking at challenging this thing in court so that we can end it once and for all.
Okay.
And not limit ourselves to just what is happening in Nungua. Do you get it? And I'm saying that it cuts across various ethnic groups.
So you're saying that provision should be taken to the Supreme Court and say, Supreme Court, rule on this matter?
Rule on this particular matter.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
We should be doing that.
Okay.
So that it should not be as though we are targeting a person. And
But Larry,
I'm coming. And the Gborbu Wolomo is not alone in this.
Yes.
I just showed you a picture
of
a previous lady who was betrothed in a similar way. She passed.
That she was of age.
No, at
the time of her
maybe we might just have to look at
go back into history
as to which age she was married off in a similar faction.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. Any comments on this one before we go?
Kwegu, I was hoping we would talk about Cocoa Board.
No.
But it looks like time wouldn't permit us. But I fully subscribe to Francis's action. I think that the court processes will begin if the arrest is made, just so the man can be arraigned before the court, and then necessary processes will go on from there. And where he needs to be kept at the police custody, it will be done. The law must take its full course. All right, and I'm happy that it has come at a time that we are all advocating for some of these things to happen.
Yeah.
So the gender ministry must take an interest in this.
Okay.
Like I mentioned, child's rights,
Yeah.
and then as Larry also mentioned, there's a lot of sensitization that must go on.
Okay.
The national, the civic. What's the NCC, National Commission for Civic Education,
yeah.
must be up and doing.
Okay.
And this is their area that they must be able to go around and
Okay.
educate people, let them understand that, listen, even as a minor or as a child,
Yeah.
they have these rights.
Yeah.
And so you cannot just betroth them or you cannot just give them out in marriages
Yeah.
when they are at that level.
Okay. All right. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
too.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
That was
too.
Paul Eric Ofori, who is the head of research with COPEC, and Larry Alans-Dogbe,
Larry
who's
wants to say something.
he's still trying to say something.
He wants to
He's
say
the managing
something.
editor for the Herald newspaper.
No,
Yeah,
for me,
yes,
I
Larry.
feel that, listen, if
Francis, yes.
Xavier is minded,
Yeah.
I'm ready to, I'm ready for him to be my lawyer.
Okay.
To go into this matter.
Okay.
So that it's stopped once and for all.
So
And
you're
just-
ready
yeah.
to go to the Supreme Court.
Exactly.
Okay,
Whatever.
that's
I
it.
know, I
So
like
be
that.
it.
Thank you very much.
You get it.
Thank you very much. Gentlemen, thank you once again. And thank you too for watching the News Review segment on Breakfast Daily. We'll